Do it's your boy Ari Double S. Hope your stress going to the wrong address. And yes, I'm happy. Congratulations to Crawford. Because I argued with people for months. And they talked about Crawford as if he was a nobody, as if he was this guy with these low skills, this guy that had no chance, that he was just going to get devoured, that Canelo was just going to hit him with one punch and he was done, that, yeah, he has skills, but he ain't going to be able to take Canelo power. That's all I heard. Same stuff. And I just kept saying, hold on. I had to really sit back and just listen. I had to stop arguing with people. I just sat back and listened. I said, hold on. They must not know Canelo hasn't knocked out a fighter in years. That mean you just started watching boxing a few months ago. Or maybe last year. I give you last year or 2 years ago. I give you that. Maybe pandemic. Maybe right after the pandemic when everybody was in the house, you start watching boxing because it was a lot of stuff on TV that people was trying to tap into that they never had. So I'm guessing most of y'all are pandemic boxing watchers. Yeah, these the pandemic watchers. That's all they is. Some of them, majority of them that fell off. But these ones that stayed, they don't know nothing about boxing. They've drowned themselves out watching highlights, clips on Instagram and reading comments and listening to reporters like Max say goofy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like hearing people like South Poo-Poo, South Pooty, whatever the heck the food name is. They listening to people like that just got hatred in their heart. They just find a way to just be a hatred type of person. You know what I mean? Like full of just hatred. You know what I mean? So I really get lost and I got confused a little bit, but then I came to my senses and said, man, these people don't know nothing about boxing. They was never here. They don't know. They wasn't there through all of the press conferences. They wasn't there through all of the spar sessions. Some of these fighters some of these people that's watching boxing now, they don't even know what the doghouse is. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what the doghouse is. I'm gonna leave it to the real boxing fans because I already know that these amateur fans, these wannabe fans, they don't know what the doghouse is because they never watched that. They didn't look at that. They don't even know what it was showing on. I ain't even finna tell you. I'm not telling you. Since y'all know everything, you tell me what doghouse is. And for the ones that was watching it, and I know you gonna know. I know you gonna know. You know what I mean? Just put the person name who ran it. Yeah, just put the person name. Don't put all the details. We're going to let these wannabe fans see if they really are these hardcore fans that they say they are. You know what I mean? Because y'all not hardcore fans. I'm already watching y'all jump off the boat and swim to another one. Y'all over here trying to swim the Crawford boat now. Y'all already done jumped off the bandwagon with Canelo. Y'all feel like it's over. Man, y'all cold-blooded, man. Y'all not real fans. I'm an Errol Spence fan, so I still got Errol Spence over Crawford. That's just how I roll, man. I was locked in on Errol Spence. I was a fan of his work for a long time. Back in the amateur days. I didn't even know Crawford. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm just a real individual. I can't switch sides. I can't just switch sides because I know this guy is really good. I just found out about you. Blah, you good. When I first found out about Crawford, I knew he was good. But I was in denial because I was just a hardcore Errol Spence fan. I wasn't in denial. I knew what the stakes was. That's why I didn't bet no money. I just did a bet in my head. Like, I hope he win. I'm betting myself in my head. You know what I mean? I did one of those. So, like, but I already knew what he was getting into, and I knew he was in trouble. I knew that he had some danger on his hand, and that's exactly what he got. And I was like, dang, shit. I was hoping that didn't happen, but it happened. But I just knew, like, after somebody get in a bad accident like that, man, sometimes you got to go find new things in life to go do. God is telling you, maybe this ain't it no more. It's time to do a whole complete life shift. You know what I mean? So with Crawford and his Canelo fans, like, it's crazy because I could tell that they casuals because they don't understand boxing. Like, there's only two fighters fighting, right? So you have to pick one. Both of them can't win unless it's some draw. You a person that says, I bet a draw? Okay. Hey, some of those win good money, but it's very hard. But anyway, what I'm saying is, like, once you lock in with a fighter, man, stay with them, man. If you a real fan, don't jump the boat when they lose, they take a loss. That's going to happen. That's going to happen to a great fighter because they fight other great fighters. And you got to acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all expect one fighter that knocked out somebody else, that knocked out other people, to knock out every fighter. When he's actually screaming for, I want to fight the best. Now, when he actually in that ring fighting the best, they both best of the best. So it's like, he not the type of guy that's about to just let you knock him out. And he not the type of guy to just let you knock him out. So that means it's finna be a good fight. A lot of y'all don't understand that. Y'all just want to see a knockout. And if the knockout didn't happen, it wasn't a good fight. Come on. Get lost, y'all not boxing fans. Please go back over there to MMA. Go back over there to UFC. Boxing is not what y'all want. It's levels to this fighting stuff. Stop coming over here to boxing, treating boxing like it's street fighting. Stop coming over here with your street fighting rules. We're not doing that. This is boxing. This is professional. This is something you have never did. I have never did. Okay? So stop trying to act like you know what they should be doing and how it should be going when you have never in your life been a professional fighter. You've never worked that damn hard in your life to become a professional fighter. You know how hard that was for them? They had to drop everything in life. You know how like me and you be doing multiple different things? They wasn't doing that. They literally just focused in on one thing because they had to. Because if they wasn't focused, they could lose their life. They could lose their brain, their mental, everything. Some people are become paralyzed in boxing. So it is very important that these guys stay prepared and stay ready. You know, so what I just don't like, I just hope if y'all gonna be boxing fans that y'all really start to understand that, like, just because somebody goes for another fighter that and you like the other fighter, that doesn't mean they're a meat rider, bro. That don't mean they a meat rider. How you just gonna call somebody a meat rider because he went for this fighter because you going for this fighter? Make it make sense, bro. It's starting to sound like y'all are getting childish in the mind. It's like dealing with a little kid. This is the same thing a little kid would do to you. Same difference, man. So I just wanted to give my congratulations to Crawford, man. I'm so proud, man. You are the example of black excellence. We moving P. Diddy and them to the side. We're removing Floyd Mayweather. We're removing him. For Crawford is the example of black excellence. There's nothing they can say. When white people look at Crawford, they give him nothing but respect. They don't have none of that crazy stuff to say like they would say about Floyd. Like, oh, flashy, blah, 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 blah. He acting like an ignorant dude, da, da, da. Crawford is so professional. Black excellence, baby. That's black excellence, baby, and I love it. And I love it. And I can't stand the ones that don't want me to talk about black excellence. Like, go somewhere. I don't want to hear that. I'm black. Of course I'm going to root for the home team. Stop expecting me as a black man to root for another team. Nigga, I'm on my home team. Fuck wrong with these niggas? Act like I'm supposed to be rooting for the away team. The fuck are you talking about, nigga? Yeah, okay, yeah, y'all good team. The away team, yeah, y'all good. But every time you shoot them fucking free throws, nigga, I'ma be like, because I play for the home team, man. Black excellence, man. Shout out to Crawford. That was a real special fight. And he showed people exactly what he said. You know what I mean? That's a real black man right there. He say what he mean. He did it. He said it, and then he did it, nigga. That's what I love to see, nigga. When somebody speaks it into life, and then it comes into life. You know what I mean? Those that speaking into actions. You know what I mean? So when you just talking, and then you put the actions with it, it equals results. And I love it. So now I have somebody that I could show people when they say something like, hey, it's a lot of crazy people out there, man. And I get in a lot of debates about stuff because I'm educated on things. And there's a lot of people that always try to say, no, you're not. Like, how you gonna tell me I'm not educated? I bet you can't show me. I bet you will not be able to eliminate none of this stuff that's in my brain. There's no way. And plus, I understand life. Man, I've been through life and I don't play with it. I take it serious. I understand. You treat people bad, that energy comes back to you. How many times a lot of y'all gonna do that over and over? I don't know. That's up to you and God. You got to figure it out. But I know one thing, Canelo lost. Shout out to Canelo because I actually am a fan of Canelo Alvarez. But people block that out when you said I'm going for Crawford. Like, bro, why I can't go for greatness? Why can't I go for greatness, bro? Why? That nigga just did greatness. And then somebody gonna argue with me and say, how? No, he not. He ain't doing nothing no other fighter didn't do. That's how I know you don't know about boxing, because what Crawford just did, name me the other boxer that did it. That's fight right now. Name him right now. Name him. Put him in the comments. Nigga, you can't, because Crawford is a one of a kind. Yeah, we ain't going to see nothing like this for the next 10 years. Trust and believe. I guarantee it. A lot of the fighters right now, they're going to try. Hopefully they last 10 years in the game so then it can happen. But right now, it's Crawford's era. Get that man the love and respect. Get that man the parade he need. You know what I mean? Put a big old statue up in Omaha. You know what I mean? Put billboards up of boxing legend champion in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Put the blimps in the air. You know what I mean? Give him a standing ovation everywhere he go. When he go to NFL games, NBA games, baseball games, soccer games, football games, all the games. I want y'all to give Crawford a standing ovation for that black excellence. Because he worked hard. He don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't club, he don't disrespect people. He ain't nothing but a good example of black excellence. And I love it. And I'm here for it. And it ain't do nothing but motivate me. It got me with that fire in my soul. And I said, yeah, let's go. I felt like I was riding with somebody on the same team, with the same thought, with the same fire, with the same mission. That's what it feels like when I'm watching Crawford. It feels like I finally got somebody. Let's go. Let's get it. We teamed up. Let's make it happen. Let's bring black excellence back. The real black excellence. We ain't talking about all these, trying to show you all this fancy, shiny cars and all of that stuff. No, we talking about generational wealth. Most of these dudes that's showing all of this jewelry and all these cars, man, they ain't helped none of us. They ain't do nothing but make it harder for all of us. Everybody now trying to look at us like we them. You an ignorant nigga. You gonna get some money, what you gonna do with that ignorant nigga did? Like, come on, bro. Y'all done made us look bad. But now Crawford done made us look great. The face of boxing is black. And he back like that, straight like that. RASS, hope your stress go to the wrong address. I catch y'all next time, man. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. Boxing community, stand up.